Drop it.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. Supporters on all four sides rise for the national anthems. Players stand shoulder to shoulder in singing the national anthems. We can have a look at them now.
Number 4, Benatia. Number 10, Zalando. Number 11, Amrabat.
There's the whistle. Amrabat plays it out to the flank. Goes for goal! It's come back out! And he's found the net! And the game springs instantly to life!
Score for Morocco. After 4 minutes is...
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Abubakar. That'll be a throw-in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Tries a through ball. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Can he find a finish now?
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Needed a better pass there. Al-Ahmadi, there he goes, motoring forward. Scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's one! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 20 minutes is number 13.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's not going to make it. Decent progress down the left. Oh, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Abubakar looking to force his way through. Oh, it's gone in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 26 minutes is
Vincent Abubakar showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And the through ball is intercepted. Over it comes. Tries the volley. Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Thrust towards the front line. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Dira. Amrabat. Nkulu cuts it out. What about it? They have edged ahead overall.
the goal scorer for Cameroon.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it.
Number 8, Bukanjo.
For me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, good interception. Amrabat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looks like a good ball through. Half time in the semi-final. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Benatia.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Struck first time.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Passes it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Number 14. Coming on the field is number 23.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. So what now? Tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be...
And more, and more, and more.
Unbelievable.
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
After 71 minutes, it's...
That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution for Morocco.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Belanda. Well, that had to be more accurate. He's still going. Where to next? Gets it into the middle. Aimed long and direct. Must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it doesn't have to be pretty now, just direct and into that box.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. A chance! How about it? Oh, that's a waste. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 3. Coming on the field is
Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a great ball. Belanda. Dashing forward at pace. And he's through on goal. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, taken with style.
the goal scorer.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
Badimo. That's it! They are out! So they let it get away. The first leg advantage proved too slender, and from a position of such promise, they are out. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, I can tell you that losing the final is not as bad as the semi-final, because at least you get to sample a huge occasion. Having lost the semi-final or two, I can also tell you it's a horrible experience, and I really feel for these lads.